Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Planescape Torment. In the last episode, we got the keys to Delora's heart back and found out that, she's a robot. And in this episode, we are going to attempt to get a voice back for Echo, and apparently, according to what I've been told, Vrishka is our person to go to. So, yes, I am here to buy something. Exotic items, probably. Let's see. Bean's Tongue, Gorgon Salve, Monster Jug. Let's see. At the front of the store. Baby oil. Quasal Codex of the Inconceivable. Devas Tears, Elixirs of Horrific Separation. Stained Lens, Yevra's Ring. Ring-covered Ailstein. Wait. Huh? Didn't we have this already? I guess this is like the thing that I guess this is like an alternative to getting it? I don't know. Anyway, maybe the Fiend's Tongue? Let's see. You examine what appears to be a tongue floating in a jar of brine. Vrishka frowns at it. This is a Fiend's Tongue. Cornigans, I think, but who really knows? It's said that, placed in the mouth of any living thing, will give it the ability of speech, even if there was none before. I'm selling this oddity for only 66 coppers, should you want it. I'll take it. It may give Echo her voice back. Yes, Vrishka purrs. A wise choice. The copper you pour into her hand seems to disappear for a moment as it touches her palm. She hands you the item. Please, enjoy your newest acquisition. Thanks, Vrishka. Damn, dirt cheap, too. What's the... Hold on. Hold on. What's the catch? Oh god, please tell me there's no catch. Please, just... Echo deserves to be able to speak. Please tell me there's no fucking catch other than that she has to put a gross tongue in her mouth.
I'm gone.
Hi Grace, bye Grace. Let's see. Echo! 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 We have something that might be able to help you. Echo looks at you hopefully as you approach her, biting her lower lip. I've gotten this fiend's tongue for you. She raises her eyebrow and gives you a skeptical look. I'm told that, should you place it in your mouth, you'll regain the ability to communicate. She nods and takes the bottle from you. She gingerly picks up the severed tongue from the briny solution and, after staring at it for a moment in disgust, places it into her mouth. Suddenly, her eyes widen and there is a burst of reddish light from between her lips. Are you alright? Echo opens her mouth and closes it and then opens it once more and speaks. I can speak again. Oh joy that... Damn thee to the darkest pits, thou stench-ridden worm! Kneel before me in supplication, insect. Yikes. Yikes indeed. From the yelps, Echo yelps and covers her mouth with both hands, her eyes wide with panic. Oh, did we mess up?
Updated my journal.
She slowly takes her hands away from her mouth, nodding. It seems that I must devour thy frail shell and consign thy soul to the abyss for all eternity. Thou shalt serve as my battle thrall. 'Tis the plains... Oh my god. I'll try and make things right. Oh, I need to get... Oh my god, please don't take any customers while we're gone, sweetheart. We need to make this right. Oh no. Oh no. Vrishka! Vrishka, you need to tell me what these things do before I buy them! Including the side effects! That's not okay, that's bad business! Vrishka! Oh my god, woman! I have some questions. I gave someone the Fiend's Tongue and it has some ill effects. The fuck do I do? Vrishka only smiles and points at the item towards the front of the store. What? You examine the small glass vial labeled as Deva's Tears. Vrishka presents it to you. These were collected from a Deva who was captured during a Blood War skirmish. The fiends tormented the imprisoned angel for eons before he at last escaped. This small bottle holds 12 tears he shed in that time. It said their touch will soothe the most savage anger, even that of a fiend's tongue. Vrishka smiles cruelly. The price is but 999 copper commons. Vrishka, these better fucking work. Yes, a wise choice. I'm gonna beat the shit out of her if she just deceived me. Oh. Oh no, I really hope this helps poor Echo. Echo, sweetheart, we're back! Oh god, Echo, honey, I think we found a cure. I brought you David's tears, these should soothe the tongue's cursing.
Updated my journal.
She nods, smiling, and takes the vial from you. Echo puts a few of the sparkling blue drops under her tongue. I believe the tears are working. Yes, they are. I can speak with my own voice once more. Oh, how I thank you. Echo squeezes your hand and bows her head gratefully, her eyes welling with tears of joy. It was my pleasure to help, Echo.
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
Oh, so you have, Anna. Let's see, let's put another 10 points into detect traps. Maybe some 5 into open doors. And another 5 into stealth. And it's still kind of sucky at picking pockets, but at the same time, do we really need that? Anyway, perhaps now I can talk to you since, you know. I'm just happy that she's happy. Let's see, what are you doing here? I am a student here, as are all the prostitutes. Well, we seek to better learn the art of language in order to stimulate the minds, to heighten our awareness in ourselves and others, to create new ways of experiencing another person. She pauses, lost in thought. Go on. Well, I've been without the ability to speak for so long. Most patrons came to me seeking someone to listen, someone attentive and capable of understanding, then that they could speak to, free of interruption and the like. Now that I can speak once more, I wonder if the time has come for me to move on, leave the brothel and become a sensei. Maybe? Let's see. Can you tell me about this place? The brothel is a school of sorts where young women, the prostitutes, she gives a wry smile, study the art of language and its subtleties. Our Mistress Grace might say, generally en route to becoming sensates. The brothel runs on donations of its many patrons who are here seeking more than just base physical pleasure in the company of a woman. Well, now that you have your tongue back, do you know anything about Ravel Puzzlewell? Echo nods and lowers her voice. In fact, I do. Not only does she exist, she has children. She what?
Updated my journal.
One of them is here at times, Cassiceris. She is the child of Ravel, and she is a child of Ravel's, though she is loath to accept that fact. Who could blame her? She pauses for a moment, thinking. I have never gotten her to admit it, though I am sure 'tis true. Fascinating. Thank you, Echo. So maybe Kesai knows more than she lets on. I really don't like to pry, but... Kesai? Are you Ravel's daughter? Kesai suddenly bares her teeth, her eyes narrowing to slits and blazing crimson. What? Where'd you hear such a thing? I'm gonna cover for you, Echo. Just a rumor.
Updated my journal.
Ridiculous. I think I know if that wicked hag was my own mother. Now stop bothering me about it. Who is your mother, then? I don't know, alright? My father raised me. I never knew her, but I do look like But do I look like a night hag to you? Well, there's the skin, and the eyes, and maybe the teeth, too. Kesai glares at you, her eyes blazing. Perhaps we'll speak later, but I'm no longer in the mood. Farewell. I fucked up. Probably. Can I talk to her again? I had some questions. Maybe if I just ask her about Ravel? Nope. Okay. Do we still have a thing to just, like, talk to the ladies? Let's see. Speak to the 10 students in the brothel. Let's see. Well, maybe now that I've spoken with Echo and spoken a little bit more in detail with Kesai Saris, maybe now I can talk to her about it?
How may I help you?
I had some questions. Let's see. I wonder if she can tell me about the girls here. See, the women here are aspiring sensates. They have come to me in search of instruction to prepare themselves to enter the faction, as many of them have a natural grasp of language and can shatter the... Okay, yeah, I think I've talked to her about this before. He's in training. Let's see. Maybe now? Let's see. It doesn't seem to be working. Let's see. God damn it. Okay, so... Maybe if I went back down to that weird room and, like, maybe interacted with those stones a bit more now that I know more about them? Not to mention, I never did talk to this guy. Hi. Let's see. Man, looking slightly puzzled, nods at you as you approach. Greetings, sir. May I ask how you came to be here? I just came down from those stairs, through a strange door I found. I'd best work on concealing it better, then. He shrugs and smiles at you. I'm the brothel's caretaker, by the way. You're not supposed to be down here, really, but it's alright if you look for a bit. Alright, can I ask some questions, too? He smiles. I really shouldn't allow you down here, even though I've been chatting with you. Please, no questions for now. Tell me what this place is, at least. It's where the lady's sensory stones are kept. And they use them as diaries of sort. You won't be able to use them, if that's what you're thinking. Each one of them is attuned to a particular student at the brothel, so that way only they may access that stone.
Updated my journal.
Alright. But there's this one. The one that, like, has no name, I don't think. Yeah, as if it's been, like, scratched away. So...
I'm gone.
Maybe, like, in, like, I don't remember which one is Echo's. I'm wondering now that I've actually... Nope. Oh, shit. Huh. Let's see. Prove to Kesai Saris that she's Ravel's daughter.
Alright.
Maybe Echo will know more about this? Hold on. Oh, there's Echo. Sorry for intruding, but, no, she doesn't have anything to say about it. Actually, hold on. Actually, no, wait, hold on. Kizmashi's a fiend, right? Maybe she'll know?
Done.
Questions. I heard that Kesai Saris is Ravel's daughter. Is this true? She shrugs. As far as I know, yes. Why? Well, I asked her about it and she denied it. So, it's not any of your business and... Alright, so she doesn't know a damn thing. Nenny seems to know a lot about the others, and so does Dolores, so... Let's see. Heard that Kesai Saris is Ravel's daughter, is that true?
My journal.
Beats me? Sorry. Maybe you could ask Juliet. She and Kesai used to be really good friends. Then Juliet met Montague, and now they don't want to talk so much. I don't know if I can avoid this whole thing with Juliet's love life, though. That might actually be the thing that's keeping me from, like, talking to Grace into joining me. Let's see, questions? Kesai Saris? Okay, did you hear me?
My journal.
Oh, I was truly listening, my apologies, but certainly Valma has not come simply to deliver a litany of questions on my life of tedium and doing... Oh my god. Alright, fine, I'll help you spice up your love life. Ugh. Maybe, I don't know, friggin' is lacking, I don't know about that. Let's see. Well, friggin', what do you have in mind? Why don't you make up some fake love letters from a hidden affair? I don't know. Juliet's eyes brighten. Excellent notion, most excellent. She suddenly frowns. But he knows my handwriting. Will thou write some for me? I could find some for you.
Updated my journal.
Like this friggin' one that I have Anna holding on to. I really don't want to do this. This seems really scummy and gross. Well, I found one love letter. Okay, one. Apparently that's not gonna be enough. God damn it. Okay.
I'm gone.
Maybe Lewis has a few. I don't know. It's worth checking, I guess. Never mind. He's still being... He's still being a little pissling. Anyway. Okay, so... That's the Talos Chaser. Hi? This fetching young woman has a faraway look in her soft green eyes. Hi? Greetings, I am Yves, the Tails Chaser. What a coincidence! I too chase tails. Is that a pun more? No, don't do that. Yves continues, unperturbed. Have you come to trade tails? Sure. Actually, questions. Well, Yves, you look familiar. Is your mother named Ivana? Yves nods. Yes, but she and I no longer speak, just as I shall no longer speak more of her. Oh, that's a shame. Let's see. I've spoken to the 9 prostitutes altogether. Do you know who or where the 10th student is? Unless she's like, you? Yvette shakes her head. Speak with Nenny. She is forever pacing about, observing everything intently. Alright. I heard that Cassiceris is Ravel's daughter. Is that true?
Updated my journal.
Once upon a time, an elderly man from the clerk's ward vanished. His body could not be found. To conceal it, the murderer buried him beneath another body in the cemetery. A diviner told of where the body could be found, and so they dug and uncovered a body. But not the body of an elderly man. They were confounded. They were forced to release the man, but it was not until they continued to dig to rebury the older man's body that they found the second body. Sometimes one must dig deeply to find the truth. Huh. Is that why you're called the Tail Chaser? Once upon a time, a girl came to an oracle who was rumored to know many things and asked of it a boon. Her life was in need of direction, so she asked this oracle what would give her purpose. Go on. Now, the oracle was not evil, but it was vague and tended towards drink, which caused it to be obscure in many matters of judgment and focus. Its only answer to the girl's question was that within one story that she would hear in her lifetime was the truth she sought. The girl went off and collected stories, which she still chases to this day, not knowing which of the thousands hold the truth. Such is the danger of a foolish question and the wisdom of an unspoken one. Oh. Huh. Alright, Maybe trade tales? I would like that very much, yes. Wonder if any of my companions have a story to tell. Dak'kon might tell the tale of two skies. Anna? I'm no good at telling such things, I'm not. She frowns and waves her hands as if trying to shoo away the idea. Don't be asking me for such nonsense now. Please share your story, Anna. Come on already, fiendling. You already have one tail, and you won't part with. Anna looks uncomfortable, her tail lashing slowly back and forth. Well, I know one story. She suddenly becomes angry, glaring at Yves. But you might not like it, you won't. So don't be blaming me for you choking it out of me. Jesus Christ, Anna, we were just asking politely. Alright, go ahead. Anna scowls and finally relents an exasperated sigh. I heard a story when I was a wee lass. The Burke's walking home real late, near Anti-Peak, and passes an old toothless crone in the dark and a dark and otherwise empty street. Where you going? She asks him. Home, to me wife and Kip, he says. Near the flags? She asks him. Sure enough, he says. So she asks him a favor, to take a box he's got to Debtor's Pit, and give it to the woman there. Now, the Burke's a real sap, too nice to say no, despite the fact that something's not quite right about this old crone, and he agrees. But what's the woman's name? He asks. Where does she live? Where do I look for her if she's not in the Debtor's Pit? Go on, Anna. The woman hands him the box, a wooden thing, chopped in colored cloth, and tells him to go, and she'll be there. Finally, she warns him, and whatever he does, do not open the box. It's gonna be some Pandora's box bullshit. So he takes it home with him and hides it under the rafters, thinking he'll bring it by the Debtor's Pit when it's light out. His wife, though, seeing him hide the box, gets right jealous, thinking of it as a gift for a lover or something, and opens it up as soon as he's not looking. Well, it turns out the box was full of gouged out eyes and severed male members with hair still on him. Her scream brought the Burke running. Then he remembered what the crone said, got right scared, and wrapped the box back up. Gross. He went out straight away to the debtor's pit, and sure enough, there was another old hag waiting there for him. Her hand hidden, he hands her the box, and she says to him, the box was open and looked into. The poor Burke tries to deny it, but she gets this dreadful look on her face. You've done something horrible, she tells him, then disappears. That done, he hurries back to his kip. He's feeling ill when he gets back and takes to bed. His wife bitterly regretted opening the box and all, but it was too late. The next day, he died of a rotten disease, and the first thing to go was his eyes and stem. Anna nods grimly, her tale complete. Yves smiles. That was a wonderful tale, Anna. You should never hesitate to share it. Now, I have one for you and your companion, the parched land. Alright. Once a large village was struck by a terrible drought. The farmer journeyed to the worshipping stone, and again implored it to come as to the cause of the drought. He asked the stone why it did nothing when the fields were parched and dying, why the animals and people suffered while the stone did not a thing. Have we not given enough offerings? The farmer asked, begging almost upon his hands and knees. But the stone did not respond. It merely sat and cast a shadow. Let's see. Mort, you like yammering on? Do you have a story to trade? Me? Why do I have to tell a story? Come on, Mort. Fine. An elderly man was sitting alone on a dark path, right? He wasn't certain of which direction to go, and he'd forgotten both where he was and where he was traveling to and who he was. He sat down for a moment to rest his weary legs. Suddenly, when he looked up to see an elderly woman before him, she grinned toothlessly and with a cackle spoke. Now your third wish, what will it be? Go on, Mort. Third wish? The man was baffled. How could it be a third wish if I haven't made the first and second wish? Go on. You've had 2 wishes already, the hag said. But your second wish was for me to return everything to the way it was before you had made your first wish. That's why you remember nothing, because everything is the same way it was before you made any wishes. She cackled at the poor Burke. So, you have 1 wish left. Alright then, said the man. I don't believe this, but there's no harm in wishing. I wish to know who I am. Funny, said the old woman, as she granted his wish and disappeared. Forever. That was your first wish. Yves smiles. An interesting tale, Mort. And now I've made one for you and your companion. The Fiend's Game. Go on. A fiend sometimes wandered the wilderness of a certain crime world in the guise of a friendly old man. One day, he came upon some hunters in the woods. What are you doing? The fiend asked. The hunters told him. The fiend nodded. I have never been on a hunt before. Go on. The hunters invited the old man to come along, and the group eventually came upon a glade in which several deer were grazing. The hunters carried crossbows, but did not fire, and the fiend asked them why. Go on. They are unarmed, the hunters chuckled, patting their crossbows. We do not hunt anything that does not have the ability to defend itself. After all, where's the sport in that? The fiend nodded at this, and simply gated him within 3 of his fellows. The hunters led them on a merry chase, but eventually they were caught and eaten. Huh. Alright, I have another tale. Dak'kon, do you have a story to trade? Dak'kon nods solemnly. I shall impart the tale of a kind of Akali drowning. Dak'kon tells the story of Akali, a foolish Githzerai of myth who had become lost in the chaos of Limbo. Normally, a single Githzerai may use their focus and mental discipline to form the chaos around them, into a small, habitable environment. Akali, however, asked so many useless and unfocused questions in her quest to return home that her isle of matter dissolved around her, and she drowned. Yves smiles. Fascinating, Dak'kon. Let me share with you and your companion another version of the tale I have heard. Another version? Dak'kon looks attentive, perhaps a little surprised. Go on, please. Yves goes on to tell a different version of Dak'kon's tale in which Akali was driven from the Githzerai city of Shok'Tlor for her constant useless prattling. One day she encountered a Slotty on his way to the spawning stone. She hastily erected a wall of chaos matter, which even the ravenous Slotty found difficult to break down. Hungrily it wailed, and spoke to her through the wall. She asked it questions, and it became more than absorbed in her pointless queries and the Slotty's answers. Her own wall decayed and collapsed upon her, and thus she drowned in the matter of limbo. I guess I'll share one of my own since, it only makes sense. Let's see. Apparently I did fuck up just a little bit by telling Diligence about my tale. So let's tell her about the story of the Alley of Lingering Sighs. Yves leans forward as you tell the tale of the alley giving birth. She seems to devour your every word. As you finish, she smiles at you. I shall remember this tale. And now, I have one for you. But before again, I must ask. Do you know what a Modron is? Yes. Then I shall tell you the tale of the clock and the quadron. Alright? Once upon a time, there existed a Modron. It was newly created, its logic fresh and untested. It had come to Sigil, following the commands of its Modron superiors. Right? It knew of nothing but it commands and dictates, of obstinance and passing along the orders of superiors. For you see, Modrons are only aware of the commands of their immediate superiors. They have no grasp of higher authority, until this one. Go on. One day, it came upon a small shop, within which there was a small clock that could no longer tell time. It was cracked along the edges, wheels of its hands broken. The Modron immediately set itself to working at getting the parts to fix the broken clock. Go on. It made a new wooden housing for the clock's parts, replaced the bent springs, carefully filled and oiled the clockwork machinery, and carved new hands from sparse metal into it. The newly repaired clock's precise ticking reminded it that the great gears of Mechanus, and it comforted as much as the thing may comfort a Modron. And what the Modron never came to understand was that it truly loved this clock that it had worked on, and for reasons it could not explain, it elected to remain in Sigil and be with the clock for the rest of its years. I'll take my leave now. Farewell, Yves, and thank you for the stories. Okay, so...
I'm gone.
Apparently, I want to talk to Nenny. And there she is. Nins! I have questions. Let's see. I heard that Cassiceris is... Wait, I thought she was supposed to talk about the 10th student? Let's see. Right, talk to Juliet. Let's see. Sure I can. The brothel for slacking intellectual lusts is a school that was started by my mistress Fall from Grace. The prostitutes here, like me, are taught the ins and outs of talking to people, all to help us learn more about ourselves and others. I love it here. It's a non-stop wave of experiences crashing into me, filling my head with fresh new ideas. Mort mutters to himself. I guess it's good that there's something in there. Other questions, maybe? I guess she has nothing to say. Alright, I guess I'll just, like, poke around the brothel some more and see if I can't find any more love letters, I guess.
I'm gone.
What's in here?
Done. All right.
Nameless. Are you okay, buddy? You cannot go through walls, my dude. You're kind of dead, but you're not that dead. Wait, what the? You guys saw that, right? There was like a brief flash of something, but... Actually, wait. I don't think we've checked Marissa's room for anything. Let's see. Snoop, snoop. Snoop, snoop. Silver earring. Leave that B for now. Huh.
All right.
Maybe Vivian knows something about the 10th student?
Done.
Vivs. Let's see, some questions. I've spoken to the 9 prostitutes altogether. Do you know who or where the 10th student is? 10th student? She studies you as if not sure she heard you correctly. Perhaps you have taken one too many blows to the head, or perhaps one of the girls has been playing games with you. There is no 10th prostitute that I know of. Right, well, I heard that Kessiceris is Ravel's daughter. Is that true? Vivian nods, lowering her voice. I too have heard such a rumor. 'Twould explain the red eyes, the unusual tone of her skin. I know no such gossip is true. However, inquire of Juliet. She was once Kessiceris' friend, until Juliet fell in love with Montague. Okay, I guess we're just gonna, like, keep futzing around with love letters.
I'm gone.
Nameless. Okay, there you go, buddy.
I'm gone.
So, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've, like...
Done.
Checked every container in the brothel. Maybe I'm supposed to, like, offer to write a letter for...
You know, it wouldn't kill you to say a few words to me, fiendling. Or hug me. Or kiss me.
Why is everybody trying to run into the wall now? Stop that, guys. Excuse me? Hi, Nenny. Okay, in here? No? Nothing? Alright. What about in here? No.
All right.
In here? No. Oh, shit. Did I look in here? Let's see. No.
All right.
No. No. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've, like, looked everywhere I can look, so, maybe I should just, like... I did check in here, yeah?
I'm gone.
Yeah. I guess I should offer to write letters? I don't know. Oh, nope, never mind. Alright, give me a minute to, like, scour... Actually, no, wait. Wait. Maybe we need the help of a linguist, maybe? To write love letters? I don't know. It's worth a shot, at least. I mean, we do have something we can, like, kind of sort of bribe him with, I guess. Sanam. Let's see. Questions. Never mind. Okay, so much for that.
I'm gone. Done.
So what's in here? It's locked. And...
Hi? Why not?
Do your thing.
Right. Got it.
Nothing in here. Let's see. Maybe in here? No? Just a handkerchief? Okay. Well, fuck. Hold on just a second. I think I'm gonna go back and, like, scrounge the brothel a little bit off screen and see if there's anything, like, I maybe missed. Oh. Well, I'm a big old dumb. friggin'... Sometimes it wouldn't hurt to just read, because apparently I'm not supposed to I'm not supposed to bring Juliet the love letter to hide in her house. I'm supposed to deliver it to her boyfriend. Okay. Let's see. He's in the Civic Festival. Okay. This makes me uncomfortable. I'm not even gonna lie. I think, yeah, this is the festival. Just, oh my god. Friggin' people would kill for just like a relationship where they don't have to worry about this kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm looking for somebody, Splinter. Let's see. Looking for somebody, I'm looking for Montague. Montague is a very busy young man, but he can usually be found moving between the chamber, then this chamber, and then the three alone that lie along the eastern wall. Okay. That's when.
I'm gone.
Who still has his head despite being called the Headless. Let's see. Sensates. Okay, are you Montague? Sir in red? Yes, you are Montague. Nice. Okay. Wait. I'm sorry, I may be a little dense, but I just now get it. Juliet and Montague, which is Romeo's last name. I get it. That's clever game. Okay. Anyway, this handsome young man seems lost in thought, his brow furrowed and a slight frown upon his lips. Hi. And to thee, sir, hail. What dost thou wish of me? Oh boy. Oh, he gives you a puzzled, slightly suspicious look. I overheard her speaking at the brothel she's having an affair, you know? Thou speak falsely. I would have thee present me proof before I even took that claim as true. Here. He takes the letters and reads them over. Alas, 'tis true. She has found another who loves her passionately. Heartache is a sensate's fate, I think. I shall move on to another love and let this other suitor have her, considering the passion of his words. I can't do this. I'm sorry, it's all a ruse. Eh? What is this thou speak of? She's trying to trick you into being more passionate. And why did she not simply say something? I don't think it may have really occurred to her. Apparently not, so what should be done? Turnabout is fair play? I say ignore the chit. Act distant and unconcerned. That'll spice things up considerably. Truly? Trust me, kid. Start ignoring her. Create some friction. Leave them wondering. They'll be clawing all over, and they'll be clawing all over to discover what the matter is, right, Chief? I mean, I guess this is just a quest that makes me really uncomfortable. Good luck. And farewell to thee, sir. Now, I have some things to attend to. Should we meet again, we might speak more of the matter. Cool. Oh, I'm sorry, just shit like this makes me really uncomfortable, just ugh. Anyway, let's go give Juliet the good news. I'm doing air quotes, you can't see it, but yeah. Anyway. Oh dear. These two are friggin' hi. Let's see.
Updated my journal.
Juliet grits her teeth in frustration. Oh, how enormously frustrating. I shall have to try something else then. Why don't you just talk to him about it? You ought to try discussing the relationship openly before it can never work out to any more of your schemes. Juliet nods. 'Tis true enough. Yes, I think they just... Ugh! I'm sorry, but just... Do you ever just want to slap somebody? Anyway, I have questions for you. I think I've earned my fucking dues. Anyway, I heard Kessaceris is Ravel's daughter. Is that true? Everybody has pointed me to you.
Updated my journal.
Ravel, I thought I might have heard that name before. I know not the truth of it, but I have heard such a rumor. Thou may wish to speak to Kizmashi Addertongue with that very same question. They are half-sisters, thou see. Huh. Small world. Anyway, 10th student? 10th student. Okay. So that's... There is no 10th! At least I don't think there is. Friggin... I am so confused right now. Anyway, Kizmashi! Hi. How's the anger management treating you? I heard you're Kessaceris' half-sister, is that true? Yes, I'm related to that chubby, mewling, hook-nosed daydreamer. Same father, different mothers. So, I was hoping you could help me find out if Kessa is really Ravel's daughter.
Updated my
Kizmashi
journal.
frowns at you. Normally I'd be loath to help you like this, but I have a feeling it upset that flirting, preening doxy good and well. Tell her to ask our father. He's a powerful Cambion, so she ought to be able to call him right then and there. That'll get you your answer. What the fuck's a Cambion? Yes, Cambion. And Kizmashi rolls her eyes. Didn't hear me the first time. Yours all stopped up with the last of your brains running out of them. I'm asking what one is. My, you're clueless. She shakes her head sadly, and tutting all the while. A half-fiend, Burke. Sort of like you, but you're half dung, I think. You smell it at any rate. Hey, I'll have you know that Vivian helped him not smell like dead people anymore. Okay, so... Where is Kessai? Well, the Modrons are still here, but, there's Delora. Enjoying the keys to her heart, I hope. Questions? Kessai, I talked to Kizmashi. She told me she's your half-sister and that Ravel's your mother. But she didn't? Kessai snarls, her eyes blazing with malice. That... Hells, how do I loathe that woman? Why would you ever believe that sort of tripe? She says that you deny it, and in fact you may not know it, but it's true. She said you could ask your father, and that he would tell you.
Updated my journal.
Kessai stares at you silently for a time. Give me a moment. She turns from you and begins to mutter softly. The air seems to shimmer around her lightly. It fills her with a coppery smell, like a warm blood. You stop. You lean towards Kessai, attempting to hear what she's muttering. I'm sorry, I'm just staring at this for a while, just staring at the name, and just fucking demon names. Banished Prince of Itag, Marquis of Bloody Shadow, my father, hear me for I call upon you. Yes, beloved father, it is I, Kessaceris. I would bid you answer me one question, a question I've asked you time and time again. Yes, beloved father, I cannot bear to have another ask me and not know myself. You must tell me. I have asked for nothing save this. Tell me, I beg of you. Yes, beloved father, I understand. I thank you. Farewell. Lean back, pretend we heard nothing. Kessai remains turned away from you for a moment before finally coming to face you. I did not want to believe that wicked hag may have been my mother. I have lived long. I do not appear to age and have disturbing dreams sometimes. She shudders. Still, I do not wish to be the inheritor of another of the evil she caused, nor draw the lady's gaze as my mother did. Such evil things she did. I mean, I want to tell her this, but at the same time, tell me what you know of her, will you? I heard that she would pose impossible riddles to people, riddles that she could answer but no one else could. She would devour the person if they answered incorrectly, or leave them dangling at her horrifying gardens as examples to all. Those few who somehow escaped her, and who somehow escaped, she tormented in their dreams, riddling and riding them like steeds, breaking their walls and hurling their souls into the colorless oblivion of the Grey Waste. Her magic was said to be beyond anything that most had ever seen. She had it was imagination woven from the nightmare given substance. Stone and solid shapes bent her will like soft clay. The laws of the plains would bend beneath her feet, and from nothing she would weave illusion, and from illusion weave realities that could horrify and kill the confound. She was a mistress of all the dark arts, mistress and master of them all. She hounded a governor that dared quote civil law to her, within with shadows that devoured him, all but his tongue, his fingers, and the flesh of his face. She turned mercy killers inside out, and shattered buildings of those who displeased her. Terrible, terrible powers were at her command. Go on. She changed her shape like water and would use it to destroy some for amusement and to steal knowledge from others. She was a monster, like all those that had been spawned from the Grey Waste. In the end, she threatened to open the cage and let the fury of the plains come rolling in, like a wave. Fortunately, she did not succeed. She existed solely to cause malice. I still do not know if she is dead, but I know now that she was my mother. Kesse's shoulders slump and her head hangs down. Oh, that I know if I had tears so I may weep in sorrow. Can I hug you? She suddenly falls into your arms, shuddering as if she were racked with sobs. For a time, Kesse simply stands there, clinging to you, and then she pushes away. Thank you, but I'll be fine. I just need some time to think about it, that's all. I wouldn't worry about it, Kesse. You're nothing like Ravel. Farewell. So, shoot. Who do we talk to again? Let's see. Oh, fuck. Well, maybe Kesse knows? Let's see. 9 prostitutes altogether. 10th? The 10th? Kesse purses her lips, tapping her foot as she thinks. No, there are only 9 of us. There's always 9 prostitutes, unless Mistress Grace has made some recent changes I don't know about. Okay, let me just ask
Alright.
Ask Delora real quick. Let's see. Questions. 9 prostitutes. She shakes her head. I fear you are mistaken. Unless this is the most recent development, there is no 10th student. Okay, so, Grace, you have some explaining to do.
How may I help you?
I have some questions. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I spoke to the 9 students as you asked, but I could not find the 10th. And you could not find the 10th student? How curious. Let's see. Not Lewis. No, he's just... I've said it before, I've said it again. He's just a pervert or the polymorph spell. Is it me? Was the power to recruit you inside me all along? She nods. Very well. And your thoughts? You should get rid of all the artworks in the brothel and use them as firewood. Let's see. I have learned what it means to aspire to be a sensate, and that it is better to go in search of experience rather than have it come to you. Wolfram Grace nods. Very well. I shall travel with you, if you will, and if you still desire my company. I do.
Oh, Mistress High and Mighty will be joining us. What do we need her for?
You couldn't possibly understand.
I wish she would fall from great height. I might even bump her off myself.
Please do not kill Grace, Anna. So, yay, we have Grace now! Okay, let's get a look at you. She's... Sweet Mother of Mercy, we have our healer. See, she has no spells? Oh, right, Priest Scroll. Let's see. So she has protection from evil, blessing, cure light wounds, curse. Then again, I guess she's a succubus, so... Halo of Lesser Revel. The fuck is this? Lines of priest's enemies. When lines of priest's enemies with a halo of light make them easier to see and hit. Okay. Neat. Let's see. She also knows Aid, Cure Moderate Wounds, Spiritual Hammer. Interesting. Let's see. Actually, wait. What are the other level 2? No, those are Dak'kon. Let's see. Call Lightning. Prayer. Oh, Shield does remove Curse. Flame Walk. And Speak with the Dead. Well, I mean, we already have Stories Bones Tell. Let's see. Cure Serious Wounds. And that's all for the time being. Neat! Let's see, she... All from Grease's... Grease's basic attack. It does light slashing damage. Huh. Can I look at this? Actually, I shouldn't. So, neat, we have Grace with us, and, well, I would like to go to the Civic Festival real quick, because apparently, if I can get into the Sensorium, apparently she's, well, apparently, like, I didn't have to have her before we went in, but at the same time, apparently it was better to have her in. So, let's see. I want to find out how to join the Sensates, honestly, because I kind of like their ideology. Let's see. Can you show me the Sensoriums? Let's see. There are two. The public sensorium, where visitors may use the sensory zones from anywhere from between 10 and 50 commons, and the private sensorium, where only members of the Society of Sensation are allowed. You can reach neither of them yourself. We must take you there. How can I get in? Might I become a sensate then? In order to join the Society of Sensation, one must be willing and prepared to share their own experiences. 5 are required, one from each of the senses. Alternatively, one may contribute a single experience that has strong elements from all 5 senses. Okay, so... Alright, let's become a sensate. First, smell, our experience involving it. What would you offer to us? Well... Apparently I want to avoid telling over 3 people, but at the same time, I can't get out of this. Oh no! Shit! Here we go! My entire body reeked of embalming fluid, but even the smell of that was not enough to match the coppery scent of gore around me. Dozens of bodies lie on countless bloody slabs like the one I rose from, all in the process of being gutted, flayed, and the like by nightmarish clockwork devices for reasons unknown. The only sounds were the squeals of labored metal and the uneasy tread of the undead workers as they pushed slabs about in the mortuary's rusted iron tracks. A disturbing experience. And I even left out the part about the chattering skull that flew at me as soon as I was upright. Well, that survived, Splinter. Sorry, Mort. Let's see. Yes, we shall go to an empty stone now to record your experience, wherein you will then be granted to those privileges allowed only to the members of the Society of Sensation, as well as taught the sensory touch. Alright. Let's see. We welcome you to the Society of Sensation, Traveler. May further journeys and experiences pave your road to the great truths of the multiverse. Alright. So, apparently I want to, I'm just gonna leave this here for you guys to read that. I didn't expect that. I was mostly just trying to get into the sensorium. Oops. Show me to the sensoriums. Take me to the private sensorium, please. Okay.
I'm gone.
Apparently there's one in specific I'd like to... Oh, there are people here. Let's see. Apparently there's one in specific I'm looking for. Week-long hunting trek across the forests of Laboria. That's not the one we're looking for. It is a one-word sensate stone. Longing. Here we go. So apparently I am to buckle the fuck up, because basically all I've been told is if you can manage to get into the private sensoriums, bring Grace with you if you can, and interact with this stone. So here we go. And just be ready for feels, I guess. As you place your hands upon the stone, its surface ripples beneath your touch. A chill washes over your arms, like plunging your hands into a mountain stream. As you close your eyes, you blink and reopen them. Your eyes are brimming with tears. You are overcome with a terrible sensation of drowning. As the sensation rolls through you, there is a stirring in your breast, a hunger, poisonous like a serpent biting into your heart, until you feel as if your breast will explode. You want to desperately steady yourself, focus, but all that comes to your eyes is tears. You raise your hand to wipe away your tears. Your hands are soft, delicate woman's hands. They brush away the stray tears from your cheek, and you cup them in your hands, each of the tears like jewels shimmering in the lights. The lights are cast by candle globes and that drift through your sanctuary. You have come this place to gather your thoughts, to reflect on the past, and eye towards the future, to cleanse the mind before the coming journey. Yet you cannot concentrate. Your thoughts remain in the present, trapped by a terrible feeling that writhes in your breast. What did he mean? You close your eyes, but his words echo in your mind. 100, 1,000 times. Will he ever return? The sound is like a whisper, an echo. Only you, only you. Yet you hesitated at the brink of time's door. He must have thought you were afraid to go, but you were not. You were afraid to stay, and the fear. The serpent writhes in your breast again, its fangs biting into your heart, filling it to bursting with its poison. The tears come again, running down your cheeks in streams, his words echoing. Only you, only you. Your eyes snap open. It is his voice. You whirl and you gasp. He stands, powerful in the shadows, as he strides into the light of the drifting candled globes, and you feel the serpent writhing and dying. He returned. His face stern, but somewhere in all those features, you can almost see his pleasure at seeing you. After all, he returned for you. Only you can help me, Dayanara. But it was wrong for me to ask you for your help. You speak, Dayanara, yet you. It's you. Gray skinned like a statue striding from the light. And are you that scarred? Your body looks like it's been bathed in knife blades. The wounds, the tattoos, horrible. Yet you see through Dayanara's eyes, and she sees. How can she see you in such a way? She puts a cloak over your features. She sees you in such light, such terrible longing light. For she... How can she feel such... You feel your vision tearing, doubling until you are that man striding from the light. It is you, but not you. You feel yourself being torn. It is Dayanara's experience, but at the same time, it is also yours. And you... What? I ask too much of you to accompany me, Dayanara. I have no right to place you in such danger for my sake. It is your words, but they are a surgeon's words, chosen with cold skill, without a trace of emotion. With every word, you feel yourself sneering inside, knowing that the stricken girl will see next through her longing, strained eyes. And who are you? That person, that man twisting her with your words, not knowing how powerful they are to her, like bolts from a ballista piercing her breast. Yet she sees only relief at your return. How can she feel and know you not mean to? I have come to ask for your forgiveness, Dayanara. I shall return to you as soon as I am able. Your vision tears again, doubling and bleeding, until you are facing yourself once again, trying desperately to speak, to warn Dayanara that this is not a man, but a creature that kills for his own needs. He doesn't care about you, Dayanara. You're a tool to him, a tool he needs to... But Dayanara speaks, and you can't stop her. I would place myself in 1,000 dangers, embrace eternity for you, my love. I am not afraid. Listen to me. I will accompany to you through the plains themselves should bar the way. You feel yourself shattering, relief and satisfaction. His satisfaction at her words, knowing she would say them, always knowing, and her admission of love is like the slamming of a portcullis across your heart. Trapped. She is yours, but you must be certain, so you drive the nail home. The way is dangerous. You will have to be strong, far stronger than you are now. Swimming through her mind, relief, the wave of relief, the end of longing, yet longing for him more at his words, not noticing his manipulations. All you need is to be strong, and your path his path shall be one with yours. Your thoughts are like fires. You can be strong, stronger than he knows. You know no fear. You would die for him. I can be strong, my love. I will. Her words slide off him like waters. The serpent in her breast, the one piercing her heart with its poison, has been replaced by the serpent within the flesh. She knows and she sees nothing of this, and his next words are planned, carefully, so carefully. I can't say if we'll succeed, Dayanara, but I will do my best to protect you, and I will expect nothing less of the same from you. You may be required to make some sacrifices. At that final, terrible word, you feel yourself being torn apart. He means her harm. He means you harm, for you are her. He means to hurt her, and you need her to be harmed. You want to scream at her that she's in danger. Run, Run, Dayanara, for his eyes unmake all things, and... Of course, my love. Life is sacrifice. This I have learned. You, she, her... You speak the words, and in it, you feel yourself dying inside. You are a specter, and you have watched a woman die, for the words are a death sentence. And still, she speaks, unheeding, uncaring. I left a legacy in my father's keeping, my love. Ask for the 6th, the 3rd, the K, and the S in it. I bequeath everything to you. It's not much, but with it, I left...
Updated my journal.
You, him. A wave of irritation washes over you. You clench your teeth to prevent the irritation from crossing your features. Must she always continue to prattle, even when you do not prompt her? Must she... But no. No. Keep the irritation inside. Only a trace slips out. Come now. I cannot die, Dayanara. There is no need for such foolishness. Her, you, she is overcome with fear, fear that revolts you. The fear wells up inside of her. You as much watch him frown, and you as you watch him frown, and you hasten to correct him. He must know the reasons, and know that the wisdom behind them, so he is oppressed with your planning. Speak before we can turn away. I know I often act foolishly, my love, but you said yourself that you can forget things if you are badly hurt. There are things in that legacy that could help you remember should you forget yourself.
Updated my journal.
You coldly regard her through your eyes, tracing your gaze along her furrowed brow, wrinkled with worry, desperation. She has acted as you expected, yet there is something in what she says. Perhaps. Yet I hope nothing in this legacy is of value. I do not want you to leave things in there, in some safe that could be of use in our journey. Her illusion is shattered, just for a moment. You watch, silent, as the emotion falls to the ground, splintering like slivered glass. Of some use. Such a casual statement. Yet Dayanara sees you, and you hope, just for a moment, you hope she sees him for what he is. The serpent. The serpent. And your hope dies. In Dayanara's eyes, the emotion is rebuilt, the slivers being drawn from the ground, the illusion rebuilt, but the slight sliver of pain remains. He thinks you have done something foolish, and yet you did it for him. You must make amends, but how? You must convince him the legacy is unimportant, but it isn't, it's everything. The legacy, my love, it just has a few things to help you remember. The scythe of words falls on Dayanara, so quick, so sharp, yet you cannot follow its arcing path. The legacy, the things you do, Dayanara, such romantic gestures, no matter. No, Dayanara, you have driven him away again, and like you did the night before, you feel the serpent stirring again, reborn, curling around your heart. There is the softest of hisses, and yet he does not hear. Would you wish to leave a legacy, my love, for yourself, for anyone you would want to? It might help you remember if you left something for yourself, or for the ones you loved. The word scythe falls again, terrible and swift, yet this time the illusion holds. The serpent is cloaked, the serpent is cunning, and it shall not reveal itself until it strikes. A legacy for myself? Not likely. The things I would leave for myself would be safe in some... would not be safe in some advocate's office, Dayanara. But enough of this. I must leave. He's leaving! You must make him remain. The experience swirls around you, a terrible spiraling towards the final scene. A question she wants to ask. Dayanara, don't ask it! Be silent! Be silent! My love, before you go... his anger, his irritation. What now, girl? What now, you mewing banshee? Before I go, it looks like I am in danger of that. Come, Dayanara, can't these questions wait for the morn? There is much... She's desperate, drowning. Say it, say it, say it, and you, speak it. Do you want me to come with you, my love? The rush of emotion dies in your mind. This is the end. The words you are about to speak are true. But the truth is not the truth she sees. There are lies, and there are no lies, only cold calculation. Of course he wants you to come with him, Dayanara. Of course you understand it clearly. Too clearly. He has invested too much time in the poor girl to let her go. Of course, Dayanara. I would not have asked you to come with me if I did not want your company. You know how I feel about you. There is a cold silence in his mind. Then, the hissing of thought, a response sharp and deadly, like a dagger blade. The lie comes in swiftly, unburdened by his emotion. I love you, Dayanara. And you want to scream as you feel the lie wash over her like a radiance, but it is a shadow of truth, a serpent's kiss, and he means you harm, and she can't see you. You want to call it out, but she's crying with joy, with joy, with frustration, with joy, with despair, with torment. The emotion washes over you, and you are drowning. Drowning. You need to speak, you long to speak, but you cannot, and... Get out of there, Nameless, before it tears you apart. And you scream. You scream as you tear your hands from the stone, bloody tears rushing from your eyes, running in streams down your arms. Your hands, to coat the stone. Blood, her blood, and you can't warn her, and you can't stop crying. And suddenly, Fall from Grace is there. Her touch is gentle like silk as she brushes the tears from her eyes as you feel the screams welling up within you. Shh, cradling your face through your bloody tears. I can't bear it. I couldn't stop her. I wanted to, but I couldn't do anything. Fall from Grace looks into your eyes and she nods sadly in understanding. And that is the nature of longing, the desire for that which you cannot change or possess. She studies you, withdrawing her hands, now soaked in your blood. Will you be alright? Give him a moment, Grace. Very well. Fall from Grace steps a bit back. We will continue when you are ready. As much as you want to hurl the memory of the experience from you, you hold it fast, because you know it's important to remember it. It was you in that experience. It was Dayanara's experience. But because it was you, your memories flooded to you, and you could feel both sides at once. Who were you? Who was that shade of you? Oh God, I think Nameless needs a moment, and I think I need a moment too.
Why do we need the succubus for? She'll turn on us, she will.
Anna, shut up. Nameless and I think we need a minute.